want to come over, but my mom is making me go see my grandma. I don't even know her. Yeah, okay, bye.
So, Debra, how are your cats doing?
Oh my God.
You gave me a heart attack, John.
Sorry, Grandma.
It's been so long. I remember changing your diapers.
Yeah.
How's school going?
It's going pretty good. There's this one anatomy class I'm in, and I'm finding it real interesting.
You know, your grandmother was a plastic surgeon.
Grandma, you were a plastic surgeon?
I wasn't trying to draw attention, but
So, Grandma, how did you become interested in that?
I would say I became interested in the idea around 9th grade of high school when I first got introduced into biology and anatomy, and then it just kind of stuck.
So, how does that all add up? Like your goals, values, and strengths?
It represents where I'm from, and it represents like all my interests. And for values, I've always cared about making other people happy and using like my strengths. I'm an analytical thinker and an achiever, and that helps me really push towards my goals.
But like, what about your career goals?
I've liked making people happy, and by entering surgery, I've been able to make people more confident because of accidents they've been in. So like, I can fix someone's knee if they need to. And I focus primarily on reconstructive surgery.
That sounds hard. How long did you spend in school?
Honestly, forever. I had to get a medical degree, as well as it's recommended to get at least a bachelor, but I went for my doctorate degree. And then after that, I had to spend at least 6 years in a specialized residency training med program. It was forever.
So like, what did you have to do daily routine regarding being surgeon?
So basically what I had to do, I had to examine the patients for deformities and apply reconstructive and corrective surgery onto the patients, and then ensure that everything was sterilized, follow up with the patients, explain the risks and the dangers, and then I also had to assess their health, physically and mentally, and keep their confidentiality.
Besides school, what skills did you need for your job?
I needed previous work as a plastic surgeon because you can't just start your own business, never have done anything before. And I also had to have in-depth knowledge and hands-on experience with reconstructive surgery, common medication and side effect knowledge, management and communication skills, and attention to detail.
So what degrees did you get?
I got a medical degree, and besides from that, I had to get an associate's degree, and then work my way up to a bachelor's degree, and then a master's degree, and then a doctorate degree, and it was just so much.
What was the cost and what tools did you use to succeed?
Only $100,000, but up to the bachelor's was covered because my dad, your great-grandpappy, he was a disabled veteran, and so that covered a lot of my credits. And then after that, I used scholarship money from Bright Futures and other various online scholarships. For skills, I use the tutoring services available at my campuses like Valencia, as well as studying daily and working in a way that gives me time to focus on my schoolwork. I also studied in the campus library, that way I wouldn't be distracted at home.
But I thought you wanted to be a teacher.
So I did want to be a teacher, but ultimately I decided reconstructive surgery would let me work with the groups I wanted to and still be in something I'm interested in. I realized through my associate's degree that my purpose is to use my talents of analytical thinking and achiever and my interest in the medical field, as well as child education, to help and serve children under the age of 12, young adults, and the female population, so that they're in a safe life and they know their limits, as well as they can make their own choices and be the happiest they can.
So how did that work out for you?
It's allowed me to retire comfortably and be really successful and fund your college tuition.
Grandma, that's so cool. We should hang out more. I should come to the retirement home.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh my god, we need more women in the medical field. I'm so proud of my grandma.